You are watching an adaptation of Vampire the Masquerade's 5th edition, based in Chicago. The game might include topics, actions, and events that some viewers do not agree with. In Vampire Stories, there will be blood, and nothing is sacred. The RPG table and cast of The Last Breath are happy that you're here and want to ensure you're enjoying the show. If you're affected by a topic, we believe it is important to take a break. The story you see is being created live, and this is your only trigger warning. The sun is setting. Prepare to wake up and play a game about vampires.
Okay, well this will be fun. Hi everyone! Welcome to the chaos. We're so sorry. No, we're not really. Everyone has rolled earlier for some information while they were on the break. And we will be finding out that stuff in today, hopefully, fingers crossed. And I'm going to ask you all to do your rouse checks. Please and thank you. No, would help if I...
Junie, check the chat.
Yeah, I did. I'm reading.
Okay, cool.
I'm reading things. I try to multitask.
Just wanted to make sure.
So
Bob's hungrier.
I'm not surprised.
One moment.
Yeah, good times.
I will be right back, apparently.
This is dual fight fading out. Wow. Okay, so Tenari, did you wake up hungry or were you fine?
Hungry. I'm going for a snack.
You snack? Bob, you snack or you good?
Bob would probably go hunting.
Okay.
Believe that's stealth, break-in, and dex.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, dear God.
Flat 3.
Okay. Dear Lord. Yeah, you get it, no problem.
Cool.
All right, and so 6 successes on Streetwise to find out who the Baron is opposing the Lady in Schomburg is. Okay, you can find you definitely find out who she is. Do you find out where she is? Is the question. That's my question to you. Did you roll out for where she is? You found out who she is.
Is that a separate roll?
Yes, sir.
Okie doke. Give me 1 second.
Bob would once again contribute to this.
Okay.
God damn it. I just made this character. Fuck you. I'm gonna find her.
Kiss it goodbye.
Oh, I'm not gonna kiss anything goodbye.
I don't believe you.
I never kiss anyone goodbye because they can always turn into a wraith.
That would be 8 successes.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna give you this. I can't remember how to spell Schomburg. Schumburg. You know what I'm talking about. Thank God. Sorry. It is. There you go. Okay, so you guys are all waking up. I'm going to assume that Thalia decided that she needed to go out and do a tiptoe through the tulips.
She went to
She
the
did
barn.
say she was going to the barn,
Okay,
so
good. Okay, there we go. And I gave John his information. How do you guys want to start this off?
well. I think I'm gonna call Duo.
Alright, there's not a lot of needing to call her. I mean, she's literally almost in your backyard.
Ah, okay. I did not realize that she was actually present often. I thought that she just kind of had people there. Yeah, that being the case, Bob would mosey on out back. Let Evelyn know.
All right.
Is that he's heading out to chat with Duo if she wants to come along.
Sure.
He'd also let Darren and Thalia know if they're around that they're going out back to chat with Duo along the back property line.
Noted.
And then he's gonna offer his arm to the lady, and assuming she takes it, they're gonna head out to the back property line where the werewolves hang out.
Okay.
And isn't that a scary concept?
I mean, only if you make it that scary.
Or, depending on what they roll.
All right. So they're outside. You can see from where Thalia is and where she goes to the barn. You've got the fence. And then you've got a good, I want to say no man's land of at least, it's like half a mile, not a full mile, but like half. And then you can see that's where the guru have kind of set up camp. And then a half a mile after that is where the town is that they've made up.
So,
Adamsville.
As they come to that no man's land, Bob's gonna start calling Marco as they walk through it.
Oh, you asshole.
Marco.
Hold on, I gotta grab dice now for several Malkavian's self-composure.
Oh God.
Yeah, he didn't think this one through. I will get your stuff to you in a moment, John. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody decided to play water games. Fucking
Waterboard.
Death Maracas.
I'm just trying to move things along, man.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You hear 10 people yell out polo in different voices.
Are they supposed to be here? To Thalia. Or, I'm sorry, to Evelyn.
Presumably. I leave the guru to the guru. Not sure about the vampires. I don't remember. Why are they there, Junie?
Okay, so the vampires, or the tent city known as Adamsville, is because they're following you as their baron, and they have sought refuge from you.
Yeah. Yes, they're supposed to be there. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with them.
I have tunnels that we can keep them in.
Don't those tunnels connect to my house?
Rosebud's house, actually, not yours.
I suppose that's not terrible.
I mean,
We'll look into it.
okay. With some help, it probably wouldn't be too difficult to dig out some rooms and keep them in slightly better condition and not have an unsightly camp in your domain.
I'm sure. Damn it, I can't remember her name. My nanny will appreciate that.
Gertrude? You forgot
Gertrude.
Gertrude already?
Look, I'm sorry.
I mean, how often can I be, forgotten? I mean, really.
Well, you're the one who keeps messing around with the mind sphere.
Not with them. It's too hard. They're dead. So, yeah.
Never mind.
What? Okay. So as you go out, he decides to say Marco, and there's 10 different voices of Polo coming out. You see,
Not you.
you see a couple of people's heads, and you see Duo's head pop up going, the fuck?
Wave at Duo. I figure that sneaking up on y'all is a bad idea.
Most of them nod, actually. You see about 5 heads nod at you at that.
So, Marco.
Again, 10 voices. Polo! And Duo's just like,
Bless your heart.
so she'll get up and walk over to you two.
Evening, Duo. How are you?
Nothing a good, fireplace, a steak, and a cold beer will do.
So, remember a few weeks back we talked about some pills to make people both tasty and toxic to my kind, and some anti-BSD devices with rockets on the back.
Yeah.
I've got all that ready if you want to, fuck them up.
Oh, you have it done already? Holy shit.
Yeah. Told you I was going to make it a priority.
I mean, no offense. What a Kindred says they're going to do, what they actually do, what you actually produce, well, we just kind of take it as we'll go around to it sometime.
Understand. That's actually part of why I'm making a point of, trying to be prompt and actually make good on what I tell you I'm going to do. Trying to make sure we keep a cordial relationship going.
That's fair. Well, yeah, we're not doing anything at the moment because apparently you guys have guests. We were kind of told it would behoove us to make sure that we were here to help protect you guys from all of that.
I mean, we definitely appreciate it.
We've actually
These the guests you're referring to? And he nods at Adamsville.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
they've been wanting to know things about y'all. We've been keeping the information tight. We did let the last name slip out because they were starting to call you the Monster Family, and we thought the Addams Family would be a little bit more appropriate.
Appreciated.
Does that mean you're Morticia?
Being that her last name is really Adams, no. Because you're not a Gomez.
Oh God, what is Morticia's sister's name? Because I feel like she would be Morticia's
Ophelia.
sister. Yeah.
Does that mean you're Morticia?
I mean, that's kind of what I was getting at. Moody bitch. Makes sense.
Darren is Uncle
Yes,
Fester.
John.
Yes, yes.
Fester.
This is yes.
Does that mean I'm the thing? Since I'm not Gomez?
Cousin it. You're non-conventional. You are very much of your own person. You don't need anything really, and you've got a creepy van.
I thought it was pretty stylish and, very pop culture.
It's pop culture. But dude,
Pop culture is the words you're looking for.
the shit that glows out of the back of your van. That's creepy.
Biting
need
my
to
tongue
work on
over here.
I'm sorry, what?
Evelyn's just biting her tongue over there, like, nope, nope.
Hey, they got nicknames for all you. I can't help this.
Would
Yeah.
you like us to try to arrange more permanent placement, dear?
Yes, I think the bunkers might be useful here, at least temporarily.
I mean, is deer a title?
Yes,
It's my
absolutely.
boyfriend duo.
Oh, God.
That's about how Thalia reacted, yes.
And it's a thing.
I'm not that bad.
I mean, we know you're not that bad. I'm just saying, oh, well, opposites do attract.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Well, congrats, mazel tov. I don't know how these things work. Good job. Well, I don't know how you're gonna move about 30, almost 40 people. We had another 10 come in last night, so I don't know what you want to do with them. We've just been kind of giving them these UV resistant tent kind of housing like things so they don't fry in the middle of the morning.
Well,
I'm going to need to hire a secretary.
I mean, little Anoya is just bouncing around here, and they all like watching her move around.
might I suggest a more feudal arrangement?
I'm not calling her my liege.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're not even
One
my type.
weekend a month, 2 weeks a year of service?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think of me as the National Guard?
No, I'm thinking of conscripting them to do, digging and shit for us.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Go talk to them.
No, I mean, we'll talk
We're
to them.
just
but
border control.
you're allies.
And it's highly appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, the last guy that tried to turn around, I had to full-on tackle him. It's hilarious. Nothing like, half... I'm literally in full direwolf form. Got him spread eagle. And he's trying to tell me, not to bite me too hard, Mommy. And I was like, that's a little too much for me. We're good.
Mhm.
So we had to...
That's how you die.
I mean, if he needs something
Darren
to bite
knows
him.
some kindred like that.
Yeah, Darren actually might know some people who will do that for the right price.
I'm good. I work on Twitch. I work in Microsoft. I don't need this.
No, you
I
don't.
gotcha. All right, well, we'll go talk to them, and then once this is all cleaned up, we can talk about who you want those silver-tipped missiles dispensed to.
I'll give you a list as soon as I find out. You'll have to give me some time to type everything up.
Fair enough.
Cool.
Shall we? And Bob will kind of nod towards the tents that have popped up.
Certainly.
Is Thalia still listening to all of this? And where is Darren? Or just to know where everyone's at.
Yes.
Darren would have let Bob know that he was headed out to get some information.
That's ominous.
Uh-huh.
About the Baron they've been looking into.
That's very ominous, John. And
Mhm.
I'm now deeply concerned.
Yes, Thalia is listening discreetly.
We'll get to you in just a second, John.
Mhm.
So as you tip through the tulips, and you actually see they're kind of like mini houses or those small compact houses that literally do have what looks like tents that are UV shaped so that they cover the windows and everything. And then they have like names on the side to identify who's who in what houses. And you're looking at about 40, almost 50 people crammed into 3 rows of maybe 6 or 7. So 50 people in 21 houses. Good luck. I can't believe I did that math off as fast in my head. I'm not going to be paid for that. Shit.
I'll boop up next to the couple and go, not it.
No, not it. However, would you be so kind as to get Bruce for me? Call him. He has a phone.
I pull out my phone. I call Bruce standing right next to her, staring at her.
Thank
Just-
you.
Bruce,
He just looks
Bruce
down.
Evelyn needs you.
Bruce just looks to Evelyn.
Are you anticipating the need to use force?
Oh God, no. Bruce, I need housing for these people on the property found and to know who's who and what they want out of this working relationship.
He nods.
Thank you so much.
If I may make a suggestion, I do think that some kind of feudal arrangement station, designed after the obligations of the National Guard might be fitting. And could give us a pool of people to call upon when needed.
I fully intend to make use of that recommendation. I need to know who's here, what they can do, and get them somewhere I don't expect them to randomly die because they pissed something off.
Okay, so
Or-
for the 3 of you, give me a wits in alert. Wits in awareness.
Okay.
Hearing is not applying.
Okay.
This is literally visual.
5. Flat 5.
Okay.
Fuck.
I don't. Fuck's not a number.
Okay. The crit messy thing. That dice critted.
Okay.
But it's the only one that critted.
Okay, so no.
So it
crit.
just counts as 1.
Okay. 4.
Jesus fuck. Okay.
Flat 6.
So as you guys are walking towards and you're coming up to the first row of houses, it's quiet. You can start to see, some lights coming on. How they got electricity, you don't know yet. But you do see a dim lights of electricity's turning on, things like that. I will give Bob the thing of he can see ahead. That is kind of like between two of the small houses. You see like a little head that's watching. And it's slowly coming towards the front part of the roof. And it sees you wave and it just kind of goes,
Hello.
"Hello?"
What's your name?
Depends on who asking.
I'm Bob.
Do you, Bob?
What
Yes.
do you mean?
Yes, he does.
You, Bob?
He bobs.
I suppose.
How do you, Bob?
I'll hop. I guess like that.
Oh God.
That's how you feel all the time?
No. What'd you say your name was?
I didn't say my name. I said you. What was your name? And you offered.
What's your name?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm May. Born
Born?
in May.
Born in May.
I take name. It May. My shocked face, kids!
Right.
She'll come down slowly, almost like she's skilled to climb up and down very well. And she's about 5'4", blonde hair, but it's all kind of gently rolled up into kind of like this really pretty kind of bandana. But you know, the little flies come out of the blondness. She's wearing something that you guys remember back in, oh Lord, early 1900s. But she's of low class. And the clothes are patched over and over and over again to the point that you don't remember what the original, or she probably wouldn't remember what the original dress is. And she'll just walk on over.
Hello.
You're Baron, yes.
Yes.
Yes. We've been hoping a little Anoia would bring you.
Heavy sigh.
Is that what they call you?
That's what we call her.
Yes.
She's a little Anoia.
Okay.
She is sweet, she is pretty, she has good luck with animals, but if she needs claws, they are there. She's very nice. We like her.
What is your name?
May,
May.
I tell
May,
you.
you said.
Mhm.
All right.
English was never a good language for me to understand, but I understand enough to talk.
Premonition, Judy.
Getting there.
Okay.
As she talks, Evelyn does her famous gentle zoning out. This time the zoning out is more of like the literal floor came out from underneath her and she starts falling. So she flails in real life. I can't help this. You see what people have been talking about. And people are saying that you're kind and giving. Her group, this small little coterie she is from, is coming to seek refuge from you. But as you do the premonition on her, you see her mind is scrambled. She was an experiment. She doesn't remember half the things that she used to know. She was brought here after an attack. And you see a lot of gesture and king-like things, as well as Jackson is prevalent in her mind and an explosion. If you look at her clothes, you can see a little bit of shard, a little bit of burnt phrase, a little bit of singed cloth. Now, it may be that she was leaving or she was caught up in some kind of explosion or explosions. But from what you know from her premonition, fire brought her here. And she is trying to just stay alive and be the good person she's supposed to be. And when you've come back out of everything, you'll just remember a wonderful, happy fox jumping and leading her here with several people.
What color fox?
Black.
Out of player curiosity.
Black.
Not ours.
Not ours.
And they prance around in a circle saying, "You will find safety here."
Fun. Bruce is going to work on finding a way to build actual homes for you.
Bruce?
Bruce,
Not Bob.
not Bob.
But Bob Bob's.
Can help if
suppose.
Bruce needs it.
So Bob Bob's for Bruce.
No. We will get this handled.
I generally bob for her.
Bob Bob's
That
for
that
Bruce
snort was in
and-
character. That snort was in character.
Bob's for Bruce and Darren?
Evelyn, just Evelyn, not Bruce.
But Baron.
Said Baron.
Baron.
I'm sorry, I thought she said player thought she said Darren.
No,
Just-
no, I don't think Darren's into this equation at all. We might need consent to this.
Bombs for Darren, and we're going into tongue twister mode, so maybe we should
Yeah. Is
I
this
do
only going to
many
go well?
things when they're needed.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Chicken brown cow.
Also in character.
Fair enough. So as you guys are going into this, I'm gonna go flipping over to John really quick and going, Darren, how did you get in? Are you going into the door? Are you propping into the door? Are you gonna push the
Okay.
door? What are we
So
doing with the door?
because we have not informed the audience what is going on.
No, we have not yet.
Yeah,
Yes.
please do that.
Um,
I'll let John do that.
so Darren, in looking into the Baron, who is opposing the lady in Schaumburg, found out that she was a Hecata banker of Duncern. And she has a funeral home, a private funeral home as her haven, but no public information to track down where it is. However, everyone who wants to meet with her has to go through her ghoul. So Darren went to go find the ghoul and where she lives. And once he found that out, he took his 357 and also his brand new, newly made crossbow pistol with wooden bolts and went to go pay her a visit. He also took the shotgun.
Normal equipment I would always try and use for going to meet someone.
Mm-hmm. And he went in under Obfuscate with Silence of Death and Ghost in the Machine active.
Mm-hmm.
Also using stealth.
Okay.
And then just waited outside her door. And he is waiting until either she comes out or returns from wherever she might be. And he would wait until about 2 hours before dawn, if need be.
All right, well, I'll help you along with this because you're going to be waiting forever. I will say, as you get there, the door is open at the moment. And it looks like there is a couple of deliveries that are being pushed through, like, large, kind of like crate boxes.
Oh, then he would just move in under Unseen Passage.
The apartment is large and lavish. You've been in these places before. You know them.
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely Italian. South Italian. And it looks very much like you're walking into, I wouldn't say Venice, but almost like it. Very, very close to it. There's wait staff there. There looks like a couple of movers. There is a butler. At the end of the table in the dining room sits a woman who is sitting there eating and looking over paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
You could assume this is Ivy, but you've never formally seen a picture of her. And if I can get over to the right area, I will do a thing because I kind of finished working on her.
Cool.
Kind of, meaning sort of. Not really. We're getting there. So it's a rough estimation. I'm still working on her. And as soon as I could do the thing, there you go. It's a rough thing. Oh, great. Got you. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so she's sitting at the edge of there and eating.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the things. And they're all speaking in Italian. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the delivery guys because American.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Darren's going to basically just walk around the apartment checking for, what kind of things could cause problems.
knowing her, anything that caused problems is probably in the kitchen. You can probably go through this with a fine-tooth comb and find out that this place is pretty much used for specifically meeting people, talking to people, handling business meetings, things like that. This isn't. She lives there, but she's not stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So she makes sure that everything that could possibly go wrong goes wrong in one area that's easy to close, seal, and take care of.
Cool. So Darren would go into the kitchen and pick up some vegetable oil and a rag,
Okay.
and then just walk out. Bedroom. Bedroom's a good
course.
place to go.
Because bedroom's always the first place everyone tries to do things. Why not go for it?
Just stick the rag into the oil, make sure it's well oiled up.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on its side so that the oil's starting to spread over the bed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then take a lighter, light it,
Okay.
walk back out, and stand right behind her in the dining room.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And just have the shotgun out and pointed at the back of her neck.
Great. Have you dropped off your skate?
Nope.
Cool. So you're going to give it about, I want to say, 5-6 minutes when they start to notice smells. And I'm going to say some of the wait staff, she's not left alone in this room. I'm going to say there's about 5 or 6 people still in that room.
Mm-hmm.
One's really like right next to her.
Mm-hmm.
Another one's I want to say about like a couple feet from her. And the rest of the wait staff go in to find out what the smoke is. What's going on.
Okay.
And
As soon as
she's
Yeah.
just continuing doing business.
Mm-hmm. And so Darren just puts the barrels of the shotgun right against the back of her neck
Mm-hmm.
and just leans in close to her and whispers, "You're going to arrange a meeting with the Baron."
Is there any room that she can turn and swivel her head?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, she can certainly try.
I don't know how. I guess I'm asking is if the barrel's right against her neck, can she at least turn to see who she's addressed or who's talking to her?
I mean, he's leaned like where she can see the mask that I put into
Okay.
the thing. It has a voice changer in it.
That's fair. She'll pause for a moment and she'll does Zara know Italian?
He knows Spanish, so he could understand Italian. Couldn't necessarily speak more than a broken variety of it, but he could understand it enough to.
In his understanding of Italian, I would say she would turn her. She would ask, which Baron and why. Cause he did say he'd make an appointment with the Baron. He didn't say which Baron.
Julia Moores to discuss obstacles she's been putting up. Hopefully it can be resolved peacefully.
There'll be confusion for a moment, clearly, because she doesn't understand. But at the same time, you see her ruffling through some paperwork for a moment.
Mhm.
And she'll pull out, she'll kind of do a couple shifts on that and actually read something. She'll go, what obstacles? There's no obstacles going on. I'm confused.
She's been opposing the lady.
There's a moment in a chuckle. Wouldn't you? If she was going against your home?
Homes can be moved.
There's a moment of smirking, when you've already moved and established yourself for well over 200 years?
I've done it before.
We know. We've seen you. She doesn't know your voice. She doesn't know your face. So you don't know what she knows. But at the same time, I'm going to give you this. You think she's bluffing. And she could possibly be bluffing. Absolutely.
Now, see, that's just a shame. Because now you've just made it so I have to do things the hard way.
Would be hard if you were to do things. We see so many people come in and out of here. We've been here for over 200 years. We're not trying to stop or do anything. Can you explain?
Meeting Julia Moores. You have to the count of 3 to arrange it.
Where and when?
What is a good public park in Schaumburg?
To the maps. To the maps, to the maps, to the maps, to the maps, to the maps. I did not expect you to ask me that. Oh, wait, I don't expect you guys to do anything. And then, yet, here you guys are.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest... I know, right? Okay, there's 3 main areas. One is the the Schaumburg Golf Club. It's nice, it's cute. Then you have the Spring Valley Nature Center and Heritage Farm. And then you have Bruss Woods. Right in the middle of it is Bruss Lake.
That one. Bruss Woods.
She'll nod. Okay. When? Time.
Two hours from now.
Okay. How do I contact you?
You don't. 1.
Okay.
Call her and arrange the meeting.
She pulls out her phone and she texts very quickly. It's all in Italian.
Can read Italian.
Okay. You see her give her the information. You see the information being sent.
Mm-hmm.
You see her just set the phone down and wait. She's waiting for the response. It takes, I would say by the count of 6, you hear the buzz of the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And the phone just rings. The phone says in Italian, "Will do my best to bake in 2, middle of deal with Fuzzies to secure Goblin Road to Milwaukee." And Ichigo, is this acceptable?
Yes.
Good. Can you pull that out of my neck, please?
Darren pulls the trigger.
Oh, great. Damn. Okay.
And then
Shit.
activating split second.
Mm-hmm.
And rolling double zeros, so no increase on hunger.
Damn.
He is outside the building as soon as the gun goes off.
Okay. Did you take anything from the table off?
Nope.
Okie dokie. Damn. Meanwhile, where are you going?
Also, fun little note.
Mhm.
Silence of Death drops after you make a noise loud enough to draw attention.
True.
So the very first gunshot does not make any noise.
Right. She doesn't expect it.
Nobody does.
Damn.
And
Okay.
nobody else sees him.
Nope. You are out. Now, where are you going from here? Are you going back to your coterie, or are you going up to the meeting? Because you have time.
He's going straight up to the meeting and just texting Bob, going, "I'm pretty sure I just pissed off the Hecata Baron. I'm going to a meeting place."
Need backup?
So, Junie,
Mm-hmm.
you remember in like the second game of the second or third game, we had a whole bunch of Thin Bloods that
I've slept since then, my dude.
yes, we had a whole bunch of Thin Bloods. I think it was like 6 or 8 of them
Mm-hmm.
who owed us major boons to relocate them out of Camarilla territory into the ladies' territory.
You mean the ones that you guys wanted to torture to see if you could make them eat food?
Yeah.
We offered them a place as experimental subjects. We didn't want to torture them.
However, you did send them down to Joliet.
Yes, we sent them to the lady. And they owed us major boons, each one of them.
Yep. Sure did.
How many funeral homes are there in Schaumburg?
I didn't do the number counts. Jesus Christ.
Make
Roll
up,
a
Put it on a
D10.
watch list.
just make it up, Junie. Just
They are
make
on
up
the
a number
watch
of how
list.
many funeral homes there would be in a township the size of Schaumburg.
I just rolled a 9.
Hold on. This I need to find out. Give me a second.
Oh, okay, what's the population of Schaumburg?
I'm thinking it would probably not be more than 4.
I
Okay.
mean,
Because-
this is World of Darkness. They might have more than expected number of
Yeah.
funeral homes.
So,
One,
so
two.
my local town has 6.
Hmm.
And there is a population of just over 18K.
Considering how many vampires are in the area, triple that.
The map, Google Maps is showing 5.
I'm counting
Why do you
around
look
Schaumburg too, because Schaumburg is a large place. That's 15.
Okay.
What did I lose? Oh, my Stitch can't.
And
So Darren calls them
Oh,
and
my
is just
God.
like, "I'm calling in the boons. I want eyes on every funeral home in and around Schaumburg to see which one the Hecata Baron comes from."
Okay. All right. Yeah. Damn. You're going for blood today, aren't we? He's like, yeah, we are. Fuck this all. I'm done with this shit.
Look, Darren has a goal, and he has had a goal for over half the season of helping the lady connect her north and south domains. So he's tired of it getting,
Yeet it off the cliff
Thwarted
with
by-
everything else.
yes.
Okay. So as you're doing that, you guys are, the 3 of you, while Darren is getting, Bob is getting that text from Darren. May William isn't here. May is telling you what had happened, and that they were in the middle of trying to find places to live or try to somehow get into a nice house. That explosions happened, and they were caught in the middle of it. And they were led here by a fox that told them that it was a nice place to live. She was a good baron, and that she would do what she can to keep you safe, but at the same time, you have to trade services.
Smart fox.
May will say yes, and my group is good. We do services to live safely.
Does this fox have a name?
Did not say name.
Is there we know that there's a carriage house. Is there like a gardener's house on the
We
grounds?
have a great deal of property at this point. Bruce will ensure things are constructed.
So I
Some-
imagine the gardener's house would be, running the garden. there'd be someone there already.
It's Rosebud.
Some
Oh, I
peop-
thought that was a separate building that we had got bought in.
some people we have are good people. They can use nails. Sauce.
Lovely. You'll take orders from Bruce.
They're master carpenter workers.
Bruce, are you able to handle this?
He nods.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I will raise your
Please
pay.
let me know if you require assistance. I'd be happy to help.
Bobs, but May can turn around and do good things.
Help Bruce.
Oh, I scout.
Would you like a place that's a little safer from the sun for now?
Oh, fuzzy people helped with stopping of the sun. We lost 2 people when we found this out.
All right. Well,
Can I snoop? On Wolf?
Don't get eaten.
No, Wolf. Wolf don't eat.
oh, they're on the roof.
Roof. I peep. I watch.
Sure.
I like high places.
I have to head back to the house and bother Gertrude and Ash.
Nice lady. She gave us stuff.
Oh, good. You've already spoken with Gertrude.
She gave me food.
Good.
That
Evelyn,
sounds about right for her.
I eat.
would you like me to work with Bruce to perform some training and exercises with them and prepare them to function as a at least semi-organized fighting force if needed?
Need fighters?
Please.
I fight. I pew pew. Or slice.
I'm going to go harass Gertrude.
Oh, we have some fighters here good. Others that talk. They like talking. I don't like talking much. I know good at it. But
Fair. Can relate.
Yay! New talking sister. Well done. Thank you, little Anoya. You're lucky that we call you that. The other name wasn't very nice.
Other name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't have space for those emotions today. I don't want to know.
I mean, they did start to call you little.
Don't want to know. Don't want to know.
Okay, little pause.
Actually, that one's not bad. I can live with that one.
Why is phone buzz? Bob. Bob that bobs has a phone that buzzes.
Bob will look at his phone. I missed something.
And that's when
That's a-
Darren is texting you and
Mm.
connecting the 2 plot lines together. As only a storyteller can do at times.
Let me just railroad you into each other to be fine.
Well, he did text!
Bob will
That's fair.
cooperate with the railroading.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate this. Choo choo!
That's actually one of my, like, as a player, one of my things is, okay, let me figure out how I can make things easier on the storyteller, because fuck having players that don't cooperate. It makes it so much harder.
My life is crazy.
Look, I just wanted to burn down the tavern that one time.
And that's fine. That's fine. Part of being able to occasionally be a Chaos Goblin and being able to play in a coterie of Chaos Goblins is occasionally you have to give the storyteller a little bit of help, because we make her life hard.
She
And not in the fun
started
way.
it. She
Well,
started
okay,
it.
maybe in the fun way, but different kind of fun way.
I didn't start it. You started it. And then Rono started
No.
it. And then I took over.
No, you started it by going, you guys are going to be playing D&D, and your characters have never played D&D before. And I went, whoa, well, I have to act like someone who's never played D&D. Let me just act like Junie when she had never played D&D.
Hey. I hadn't really understood the concepts yet. But then
You
again,
never played it.
plus I had a temperature of like 100 and some odd. I was sick,
did.
and I just
You
went,
did.
whatever.
Still didn't let me burn down the tower.
I mean, this is fair too. Oh dear lord, thank you, Rono. Total tree.
Holy
Corona
fuck,
do now.
Mystic.
So your phone is buzzing with Darren's text, and you responded, correct?
Yes, I responded and asked if he needed backup, and I don't believe I got a response back.
Darren would say probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but I'm only planning to scout right now. I might have poked a hornet's nest, though.
Oh,
Right.
poking a hornet's nest. He like really poked a hornet's nest.
He took a baseball bat to
All
the
right.
hornet's nest.
And he
John did the
was-
best thing ever. He fucked around and he's going to find out.
He
Oh,
hang
he
on.
didn't take the baseball bat to the hornet's nest yet.
He
No, it was just a flamethrower.
So let me make sure I remember the text message from earlier. You said that you were going after the Hakata Baron, right?
Yes.
Okay, and now you're saying you poked a hornet's nest.
Mm-hmm.
Accurate.
Junie,
Yes.
okay. Hang on.
Holding. While he's hanging on and holding, what are the ladies doing?
I am going to go back to the house and coordinate with Gertrude to make sure these people have homes and we figure out what they can do, work with Bob, basic logistics here.
Okay.
I will be acting as bodyguard and making sure she gets back to the house okay, and then standing with her because Bob is otherwise detained at the moment.
While Bob is detained and you're moving with her as her bodyguard, you will see that the crew have been doing a great job in keeping people at bay, as well as making sure that no one gets close to the house and your fortifications are all intact. So nothing has been fucked with, and you guys are as safe could be, as much as safe will allow you to be safe.
For now.
Now I'm going to let a time lapse of 30 minutes go by. While that's going on, I'm sure Darren has called the Thin Bloods to make sure that they can get to his location, correct?
No.
No? Okay.
No, he's sending them to watch all the funeral homes to see which one the Hakata are occupying.
Okay, so they're on their way up to Schaumburg. From Joliet to Schaumburg is about an hour and a half.
Okay,
Okay?
that's fine.
So within about 30 minutes, that's when the painted lady will be texting Darren.
Mm-hmm.
Gwen will be texting Evelyn that there was a major death and a slight kerfuffle in power, and it would be best if you don't go to Schaumburg at this time.
Cool.
Fair. I have no intention of leaving the house or property for quite some time at this point. I've got my own headaches to deal with.
So,
She
Jenny,
said.
That's fair.
you said Bison Bluff was the park, right?
But I said Bussen Woods, and it's Busse Woods.
Mason spelled wrong. Got it.
And the lake
Ah.
is Busse Lake.
Even better.
I thought you'd like a big wide spread. Don't you?
Mhm.
Okay, good.
Yes, because there are some nice tall buildings that you can watch over that area from without actually having to be in that area.
That's fair.
Because Darren is not going to go anywhere near the place where he arranged a meeting before blowing the Hakata lackey's head off.
My surprise.
But what he is going to do is he is going to the nearest tall building. I'll let you decide which one that is because there's a whole bunch around that area.
You gotta narrow it down for me. I mean, I could think of 5 billion different ways where you want to get to this. I need to know where you exactly want to be and where part. Like, northeast, northwest.
We're going to say that he's on top of the Woodsfield Mall.
The mall itself?
which is to the northwest and overlooks both the woods and the lake.
Okay.
I mean, I could say he's on top of Legoland Discovery, but I don't think that's quite tall enough.
That would be more fun.
If Junie's okay with saying that's tall enough to overlook the lake and the woods, I am perfectly fine being on top of Legoland.
Where the fuck is Legoland?
It's to the northwest, right where 290 and 72 intersect.
Oh, 290, 72. Give me a second. I gotta find 72. I know where 290 is. I'm looking
72
at it.
runs right in the through
Okay,
the
yep.
middle of Buffet.
Okay.
It's Legoland Discovery Center, Chicago.
I find it funny. You guys are naming this stuff, and I'm like, where the fuck are you at now? Okay. Actually, I'll do you one better. You want to go to the Chicago Marriott in Schaumburg, which is
Yeah.
just south of 72.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hi. How to learn about Chicago. They're a Chicagoan, and it's not Chicago. Go figure.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll say you can do that. You can see a hell of a lot of the lake, more so than the woods. But the open area of the woods, you can definitely get a good clear look at. Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. And he'd just be up there with consequences, watching to see
Okay.
heightened senses, sight
Yep.
activated.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes of the Beast?
Does not have Eyes of the Beast, does have Sense the Unseen.
That's fine. You might be a little fuckadoodle, but that's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm.
We're shadowing.
If it happens, it happens.
You're not wrong. So as you are sitting there waiting, and you have your Thin Bloods watching every single funeral home in that whole area. God. Oh, I was going to ask you what's going on, but Bob is taking actions and texting Darren where.
Yep, and Darren would let him know where he was going to be and tell him to 100% avoid Busset and the lake. Just like, I'm on this area to overlook it. Don't go in there because they're probably going to be looking to kill any vampire that comes in.
Not wrong.
Okay.
He wouldn't
So-
say vampire, but any of our kind.
This is fair.
Bob will then take this information and go find Evelyn and Thalia and let them know that Darren might be in trouble and that there might be a problem with the Hakata and that Bob is intending to go get Darren and Bob wants to know if either of them wants to come.
Have this handled, Gertrude.
Of course. I've handled you for over 100 years. What's 50 more of you?
Oh, Gertrude, here. This is for you and Bruce. And it's the plan that he had written up in the library with some research.
Okay. Sure.
To help, to turn them into a fighting force.
Because I'm such a fighter.
Well, someone has to be because people keep coming for us.
I
I
think
don't
they were
expect-
very peaceful and they're coming for you, as in making a town after Miss Evelyn. That's hardly...
I think he's meaning for different people coming after us,
No,
not
no.
the group that we're trying to get to help us.
This is for them to help defend us, themselves, and each other. Not so that we can have a nice, peaceful town.
Okay, how about this? I'll take this. We'll write down all names, what they can do, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Good.
Fantastic. Snowball! Ash!
Meow.
We're having a talk on our way.
Should we bring Rosebud or leave her here? Him here. Is Rosebud a her or him?
I called Snowbell when I meant to call Rosebud.
Ah,
We're taking two cats.
Meow.
Hey, Junie, this is that timing warning you asked for.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, wow. That's already? Okay, cool. So, all of you guys are going to try and find Darren. Yes?
Uh-huh.
I mean, Darren told them exactly where he was.
Well, and specifically what Bob's going to do is he's going to find a spot that is outside of the area where Darren is, where Darren said he was going to be, and the area that Darren said to avoid, but is close enough where if shit starts going down around Darren, they can drive the van in and intervene.
You have no idea how big this place is. Don't worry, I'll show you in the break. Alright guys, we're gonna go take a 10-minute break while I try and figure out what the fuck to do with my life, as well as now how much my plans have now been kerfuffled. This is why I don't make intricate plans anymore. I make the plan, I introduce the plan, they take the plan off the rails, into the garbage place, light it on fire by blowing its head off, and then I go into a corner, crying my eyes out, because now the plan is ruined.
It's that meme with Gru, where it's
I
the
know.
big easel board.
Yeah.
This is the plan. The players fuck up the plan. The players fuck up the plan.
Players always fuck up the plan. Always. Oh my god, I'm giving you all the breakdown. Jesus Christ. And they said, oh, no, doing storytelling for vampires will be fun. You'll enjoy it. You get to make plans. You get to make fuck up people's lives. No. No. The players fuck up your life. Why wasn't this in the manual? God damn.
In all fairness, the same thing happens in other systems.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, hold on. I gotta wait until you see the size of the lake that Darren has chosen. Because, oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah, you guys, we're on break. No, I muted you guys. No, Rowan's wrong. Oh, did he? No, it was for me. Hold on, I was muted.
Boy,
I wasn't muted.
Watching right now.
If you have the really good thick bacon, sometimes it can be a bitch. if the
Oh
bite's
no,
not sharp enough.
was right. My bad.
The strength plus melee. Oh, maybe
Why are we having this conversation? Why would Amelia or Charlotte allow dull knives into the
Oh
kitchen?
god, now I gotta
Do
find
you
the
have-
cut.
If you have any
Wow.
points in strength or dex,
And
I
I
would
haven't
assume
even
that
told
you
you
cut
what
bacon.
she's doing.
I mean, it's very important though. Do you chop off a finger accidentally and then give the cats an extra,
God damn it.
bites?
Not recently, thank you.
Broke you.
Jonah, you've got to find a rule book and tell me what the hell I'm supposed to roll to call cats.
Are you using the proper cutting techniques? Not extending your fingers to
We-
hold the bacon?
Oh, we moved on from the bacon. Stop.
No, I'm legit fucking concerned now.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna release. I'm gonna take my fangs out of it. I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna cut it in a little bits.
Okay, I think that it would be dex and melee, right?
I think Dex and Melee are Dex and Melee is probably the better choice.
There, dex and melee.
If
You
you're
answered
gonna
our
roll
question.
that. Should you roll that though? I feel like that's taken IRL rolling to a new extreme. Like you roll a 1 and you're like, oh, there goes my hand.
She's gonna like keep track of that timing and pull out her phone and see the text from Gabe finally that says, where are you, mommy dearest? The baby wants a puppy and daddy just can't deal with this nonsense anymore.
Shit's getting weird, yo.
You want to see how it's done? I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna put my 3 fingers in between
Before
and
he can
use
touch the
premonition.
tree, I run up and do it again on that tree before he can touch the tree.
I will punch you square in your fucking vision eye.
Oh.
Don't put
Probably
me
would've
under
said something
him.
like, oh, was it
His
good for you
mouth's too
too?
small.
No, I was quick.
Okay, that's another thorn, alright? Look,
What? It was quick.
you try to deep throat a microphone one time, alright? And then it just all goes out the window.
Really, if I just need to borrow the helicopter, I just let you know.
Sure, why not?
You know what? Why don't you book it for me for Wednesday? I think I'll need it then.
Well, I'm not sure that booking it is the right term. I'll text the pilots to be ready. About what time?
Oh, let's call it early evening.
So say 7:30.
Perfect.
Okay. Do you need the big one or the little one?
The big one, please.
Okay. Done.
Just gonna say, hog in the back, up towards Gwen.
No, bacon in the back seat.
No. Yeah, bitch. No.
Yeah, it takes one to know one.
There's a Harley.
50,000.
Okay, so I'm flush right now. I'm good for
So with
probably a week or 3.
Not wrong.
Well, with the way people keep leaving the water on when they take goddamn showers, I have to pay for that.
I just like to smell pretty, alright?
Fucking Gabe.
One site. Did she explain what the technocracy is?
Nope.
Bunch of nerdy mages that have hard on for reading.
Oh yeah, that.
Kind of.
Basically like you.
Gwen falls over laughing. Artemis falls over laughing. The tape falls over laughing. We burned the table.
I'm like actually doing this in character.
We're all murder hobos.
No.
Not quite.
No.
No, you can't.
I could be a
murder hobo.
lot worse.
This is true.
You own a home. You are murder homeowners.
That's true.
No, you're a murder baron now, remember?
Oh, yeah. Trade my power for glory.
Unseat my seatbelt and get out and say, "Get Victoria home," and I dip out of the car.
What are you doing? I jump out of the car too. No.
Child safety locks. Fuck you.
I'm in the front seat. They don't have.
I know. You would think.
Nope. I
What's
that
just
too.
like the fuck?
What just happened? No one knows. What is Malky thinking?
No, what's Toreador thinking?
Oh Lord, Artemis, it's Gabe. Can you hear me?
You're on speakerphone.
Yes, apparently.
Artemis, darling, listen. I had to cut your brother up to save him. He will be fine. I just need to put him back together. You can be pissed at me later, but right now we have to find a puppy.
You're
like
not
the
a
puppy?
Zenisi. You don't even have that capability, do you? Did you eat one?
No, but that's beside the point. Anyway, look.
What?
How did Artemis become the babysitter? What the hell?
That's the way it's always been.
You like the puppy, right? We have to go find the puppy.
You like the puppy?
The puppy's the only decent one out of you guys.
Wait a minute. You found William. You C3P'd my brother.
He was
you're
already.
going to Chewbacca.
He was already C3. I just PO'd.
It's literally when you go to open your doors, there is no apartment.
I'll be right back. So I walked over there. I opened the door, I closed the door. God damn it!
In his direct line, you would get, of course, his standard, "You have reached William. Please leave a message and I will get back to you at my earliest convenience."
You have reached.
You have reached.
You have reached
Marriage.
William. Please message me at your earliest convenience.
I'm pretty sure even Jean-Luc would take offense to this.
Because while we are waiting... So, I kind of am changing the music a little bit. Un momento.
Dunce, 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 dunce. Dunce, 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 dunce.
Fuck you!
Das System is down, 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 down.
Can I retract my statement about the music in the club being pumping?
And,
Whoa! No, steak knife bad. Put this in the sink.
No. Fire
Same
knife
thing.
is bad. Just like dice in the oven in the Batman car. What the?
Not enough premonition? He didn't do premonition that much. Oh, she's gone. She's gone.
Is she grabbing her inhaler? Oh, no, she's going to me.
She just walked out.
Yes!
That needs to be a clip. We need. I don't care if it's gonna fuck up my internet.
No, I think my neighbors are all thinking I'm insane.
Frank's gonna bleed out, or Frank's gonna bleed out.
Wait,
William's gonna
don't we
bleed
know
out.
a Russian? Call that Russian person.
What Russian person?
Yeah, call the Russian.
Olga. Call Olga.
I don't have Olga's
I
number.
have to hang up with you guys to call Olga.
All right, wonderful. I'll text you where we're gonna be.
Oh God.
Love you. Kisses. Bye.
Fuck you.
What a condescending fucking Tremere.
Wait a minute.
I hit dial
Did
on
he
Olga's
actually
number.
say he loved you? Wait a minute. If you guys all in a relationship that I don't know about.
Take and I kiss and I use premonition.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You asshole!
You should have seen this coming.
I had considered not doing it, just everyone off. But
And one point of clarification, just to make sure we're on the same page. Bob is going to position near, but on the opposite side of the shopping mall that Darren said he was on.
Yep. So he'd probably be on North.
Wait, so
Martingale?
we're not on top of Legoland.
No, we're just south of Legoland.
Yeah, we're south of Legoland, sitting in the van, waiting for some sign that Darren needs to be rescued.
Yep. You guys are on North Martingale Road.
So, as you guys are approaching, you do know Darren has received a few texts that the places that they're at are not moving. However, he says that there was 2 that had large limos leaving the facility heading to there.
Okay.
Or at least it looked like they were en route.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, Darren's just watching
Same,
for limos.
Jimmy. Same.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
And as they are heading towards, I mean, it doesn't look like. Daddy, sorry.
Damn it, Mystic.
Fuck you, Mystic. So, my mic check's fine. I think you can hear me.
It
Yes.
is.
Okay, good. So you will see a couple of things coming down the highway, or actually up the highway, and they will actually pass that place that you're at,
Mm-hmm.
and they will go up further. Now, nobody said where to meet at the woods.
Nope.
And then you see a couple more limos.
Mm-hmm.
Now, SUVs are a normal day occurrence in Schaumburg, so that really isn't paying much mind. I would say, from your scopes, at the very, very, very end, that northwest area, there's a airplane field. And actually, there are a couple airplanes there. And you'll see a couple of cars going in and parking and waiting for planes to get pulled out. John's typing, I'm afraid. And as they're just doing their thing, where are you? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why? Why do you desecrate the glasswalkers like that? But it's actually totally accurate. Yep. So as you guys are running up there, did you tell me the exact building that you were at?
Bob? Yes, he would have told Bob exactly what building he's at.
Bob, you're going to that exact building, aren't you?
Bob would park in the parking lot, kind of looking at that building.
Mhm.
And just wait. And use those fancy scanners that Boblin installed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And while he's doing that,
Mhm.
he's going to say, Thalia, if anything goes wrong, I'm going after Darren. If that happens, I want you to make sure that you and Evelyn get home.
Noted.
Third drawer on the right.
Noted.
Evelyn's gonna move to the opposite side of the car from that drawer.
No, that's fair.
And I'm going to ask Snowball, or sorry, Rosebud, what do you know about a black fox?
Just shrugs like, you have 2 foxes. They're both red. I know not.
No, one's red and one's white. I'm talking about a black one.
Mm-hmm. No idea. Haven't seen one.
Ash?
No idea.
For being observant animals, our animals aren't very observant.
Never came into vicinity of house.
Or the perimeter?
No perimeter.
Oh, a Snowbell. Rosebud's not supposed to be watching the perimeter. That's Snowbell and the other cats.
Yeah, Thundercats. They're on the loose.
Do you... Snowbell's in the car too.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea about a black fox?
Snowball will shake her head going, haven't seen one, hasn't come near the perimeter.
Except that it's dropped people off near the perimeter.
Haven't seen one when I was around the perimeter. If I had, I would have warned you. I would ask for more chance. And then be like, I need scratches, and then I will tell you happy information. But nothing. If there was a black fox, it did not come while we were around. Almost like it knew.
Shit. Oh, nice. I'm going to text Olivia and ask, does your Fae Childer have any idea about a black fox?
Oh, good God. You went from squirrel to fox? No, not that I know of. Oh, God. Now I gotta go. Now I have to go into Chicago and find her and hopefully not die of glitter inhalement.
This all tracks.
It's always a danger.
You're not wrong, especially with them. I will contact you after I know more information. God, I sound like Tenari already.
Much obliged. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to need vodka for this. And as all of that goes on, you still wait. The plane takes off. But I would say that if I could get an wits awareness from all of you guys, that would be amazingly wonderful. And I'd love you all forever.
Mhm.
Sort of.
Hold on. That's a 20. Get out of there.
Okay. Darren gets hungrier.
Is hearing a
God.
part of this, Junie?
No, it's all sight. At the moment, sorry.
Titan senses sight applies. Got it.
Oh,
Double crit 8.
Crit 8.
Double crit 8.
Okay, double crit 8. What'd you say, Nerdy?
3.
Twee.
Burning willpower. 6. Flat 6.
Okay.
Bruno, if you want your rolls to count, log in.
Fair.
Okay, so I got a 3, a regular crit 8, a double crit 8, and what did you get, Bob?
Flat 6.
6. I'm going to say this. All of you guys realize that there's a heavy presence within the woods of wolves. And you start to see that it's not just doing the wolfy thing. It looks like a hunting party. You see, it's not just one pact, it's several. Now, who has understanding of Guru, or at least a cult?
Darren has a cult.
I've got 1 dot.
That's
Bob's
fine.
got a cult.
Roll your account. Cult.
Okay.
Into
an occult or wits in occult or what?
Whatever is higher for you guys. I'll let you guys pick that pool. Just let me know which one you pick.
Okay.
Oh wait, this
higher
is a
for
roll
me?
I need to make too.
Yeah, any and everyone.
Wits and occult, 3 successes.
Okay.
This.
John's a 3.
Burning a willpower. Four.
God, this
Okay.
roll's gonna suck.
Babs a 4.
It was wits and what else could I roll?
It's a cult in either intelligence or wits, whatever's higher. So I got a 3, a 3, a 3, and
I'm
4.
rolling int occults, but I'm really just rolling int. And that would be a 1.
Okay. So for nerdy, it's ooh wolves.
Yep.
Sparkle.
For the 3s, you can pick out a red one, a black one. There might be a sandy brown. So you know that at least there are several different tribes being represented. And for the 4, you could tell the difference between the dire wolves and the regular wolves, and you might see like a leather strap, and some have possible weapons attached to them.
Rolling a paranoia dice.
That's fair. And John, for you especially, because you've got all of the fancy dancy things, give me a separate wits and awareness and anything that applies, especially your aspects.
Okay.
Sense the unseen, eyes of the beast, feral weapons.
And you are down in the parking lot, not up where he's at.
She's still inside the van with us.
I am. That's just what I'm pulling up.
No. Darren's on top of the thing, I thought.
Yes, Darren is on top of the thing.
You are not.
He was saying Evelyn is down.
Oh, yeah. No. This is for Darren because this is up on the roof.
Okay.
You know what? I'm burning another willpower.
That's fair.
And crit fishing.
You?
Nope. So I only have a double crit 10.
That's cool.
I rolled 5 zeros on my initial roll.
It's not just me tonight.
My shocked face, burning will, because that was a shit roll.
Look, when you have a double crit already, and this is the second wits awareness the storyteller's making you make, you try and get that as high as possible.
And that was a double crit what?
Double crit 10.
Cool. All right. You don't see anything. You don't see anyone yet because I haven't popped it. They rolled higher than you. I'm sorry.
Okay. I mean, he does still have it. He does have obfuscate backup and his stealth. Do you want me to re-roll those?
No. That I know. That's if you'd like to re-roll it, sure.
Okay.
If we'll make it even, Steven. And you guys will see. There's just for the people down on the ground. You'll just see average people walking like, it's nothing, middle of the night, no big deal. But it's the wolves that you really want to pay attention to, but at the same time, they beat you on that. I'm sorry.
Well, so knowing that there's a potential guru issue, Bob's going to do 2 things. First is he's going to toggle the rocket launcher that's built in the van over to use those silver-tipped rockets that he had made for Duo, just in case they're needed.
Okay.
And then he's going to call Duo.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And if she picks up, he's going to ask if she knows anything about any problems going on in the area.
Wait a second, let me do a roll for Duo. Grabbing shit. Okay. When you give her a call, she'll be like, "Where did you all go?"
Got a friend near the lake. I'm sorry, player does not remember the name of the lake.
Bus Lake.
Ice and Spellbound.
Bussy, Boosty, whatever.
I've got a friend who mentioned some kind of problem near Bougie Lake.
They rush.
Seeing some wolves in the area, different colors, and he'll describe what he's been seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed like your kind of folks might be doing something around here.
Well, according to I'm looking up at the maps right now. That's a Garou-infested area. God, I hope we're doing something there. Why? Are we not supposed to be?
Well, it looks like there might be some hunting parties going on, and if this is normal and expected, that's fine. I'll just, be careful and stay away from people. But if there's anything special going on that you've heard about, I was just trying to make sure that we don't run into any trouble,
Yeah. Nothing on the high wire has come down, but that's in Schaumburg. All right, how did they... Long story short, because it's entirely way too late because you called me, we all have different packs and sects and different things. The alpha up there is different than the alpha down here.
Gotcha, like different barons, right?
Yeah, kind of, yeah, sort of. We all do the same kind of work, but we're not interconnected all the time. Not unless they've got a Glasswalker on their midst.
Gotcha.
And I'm not hearing anything. Nothing's come down the pipeline, and I haven't heard anything from my alpha or my beta. So,
Okay. Well, I just wanted to check, and like I said, I'm trying to avoid any problems like that.
You know what? Give me a few minutes. Let me make some calls and see what I can find out.
All right. I appreciate it, Duo. Thank you.
Yeah, GG. Mind the people with weapons.
I'm gonna try to avoid everyone if I can. I'm not looking to get into their business.
That's fair.
Just want to make sure my friend's okay,
Oh, absolutely. All right. Well, take care. I will give calls out.
All right. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
At this point, Bob's also going to text Darren with where they're located. And, just let him know, here's where we're at, and here's where we will head if things go sideways.
So, Jenny, you did say that Darren could see the limousines coming up to this area, right?
Yeah, you see the limousines just kind of go up that way towards
Cool.
the corner.
That's all Darren wanted to see, really. So he packs away the rifle and heads down towards the van.
Okay.
Because after seeing the wolves, he thought there might be like wolves in the area because, woods and lake and a lot of nature stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing wolves there, he's just like, okay, and it is now time to exit stage left.
That's fair. And okay, so you go down. You go to the van?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys see Darren in a white outfit.
Nope.
No, you changed it?
No, he's obfuscated.
Oh, okay. Still obfuscated?
He's not breaking
So we don't
obfuscate
see
until he gets
Darren.
to the van.
Okay, good to know.
How do we know he's there?
We don't.
Well, once he gets to the van, he would text Bob and just be like, "Can you open the side door?"
Bob, are you going to respond?
Hello.
Yeah, he'll open the door. Sorry, I was DMing.
Okay.
So Darren just climbs in, is like, "We should probably head out before we attract any attention from the wolves."
All right. Well, buckle up. And that button fires the silver-tipped missile, so just in case.
Noted.
Bob will start up and head home.
As you
Start a war.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was asking Darren if he started a war.
Possibly. You could say it was just a continuation of the war that was already going on. Sometimes you have to poke the hornet's nest to see which holes they fly out of.
We poke it or did we smack it?
Poked it. What I'm planning to do now, well, that would probably be considered smacking if not taking a flamethrower to it.
Oh, that's a pretty big jump between poking and smack. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna do it. Make sure there are no survivors to come back for revenge.
If violence wasn't your last resort, you failed to resort to enough of it.
Or a big enough bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan's going to call Bruce. How fast can we get an electrified steel wall around the perimeter?
It would take a bit. Isn't that what you have made trends for?
Oh, God.
Shall I call her?
Oh, you better let me continue with what you're doing.
Okay.
She's going to steal her stuff for that phone call. It's going to take a little bit.
Well, that's going on. Bob, you get a text going on. Not sure what's going on up there, but there's a couple of war parties. You may want not to be there.
Leaving. He texts and drives.
GG question mark? Leaving?
On my way.
We choose life.
Hands it to Darren as he drives. Tell her I'm on my way home.
We're on the way home.
You weren't there, were you? Duo has no idea that this has changed people now.
Yeah, Darren's just like, we were a little bit outside the park, within sight of it, shall we say.
OMG, OMG, OMG. What the hell? Wait, you think, right? What the hell were you thinking?
Thinking we should leave.
Thinking we should leave because we saw wolves with weapons.
Yeah.
Weren't thinking. Let's rephrase that. We weren't thinking.
They had weapons because they were on orders that there were you guys there in the woods.
We're thinking with your guns.
Well, you know, claves, but same difference. She'll be like, "What were you thinking? There's war parties. They could literally kill you without realizing that you're kind of."
We didn't realize there were going to be war parties. It was just supposed to be scouting and seeing if some of our kind were going to come to a meeting there. Just information gathering. That's it.
Oh shit! You heard too.
I don't know what you heard. I heard that there were some of our kind that were going to that location, and since there's been some kerfuffles that might have ramifications for us, so I needed to get some information on that.
Let's just point you this way. One of your leader types called in a favor from one of our leader types. Yeah, that was a kill zone. Your leader type is like massively pissed off for some reason. I don't know why yet. Called it a favor. And now she's calling in another favor from other people, from what I'm hearing. She's pissed.
Well, that does happen with our kind.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and monitor channels, and glad I'm not there.
I'm glad we're getting out of there.
Yeah, you better hurry up quick, because from what I hear, they're going from that area and doing a lockdown of the whole city. So good luck.
Darren just looks at Bob and says, "Drive faster."
Must drive faster.
Hit the radar jammer, floors it.
Raspberry. There's only one person that would give me the raspberry. Bob.
That's not fair. You've got a daughter.
What do you mean? That's from Spaceballs.
Oh.
The radar's been jammed.
Jammed. There's only and you see the jam coming down the screen. There's only one other person that would give me the raspberry. Lone Star.
Got it.
92.5.
Yeah, so you guys get out of there pretty quickly. Actually, in the back of the, in the mirrors, you guys can start to see. It's a weird thing. Cops are actually starting. You're on the highway, so you see cops that are actually trying to start making blockades to stop people from leaving. They can't do it on the highway, so you guys are good. GG for going on the highway. And as you come back into your area, you see what looks like the starting of a building in the back of your house.
Oh, good. He's getting work done. I'm going to call. What was her name again? Sprinkles?
Squiggles.
Squiggles. Got it. I'm sorry. I just put her in the contact list as a bunch of exclamations.
That's fair. I'll give you that one.
Not wrong.
She might even appreciate it when she checks your phone.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Darren just looks at Bob and is like, I might need to get some more of those sprinkle bombs.
Well, I'll have to talk to Boblin and see if I can get some more of the materials. And do you mind telling me what you did? This seems unusual.
It was just supposed to be getting some information and setting a meeting. But the person I went to go do that with, and he gestures to, because he still has the mask on with the voice changer and everything, he was like, they said that they knew who I was and gave some not so subtle threats. Since they were the only one who saw me, they had to go.
Do we need to erase the place?
No. No one else saw me. I got out too fast. So all they know, all the Hakata Baron knows, is that her ghoul set up a meeting between her and someone else and then died, and no one saw anyone come in or out.
Unless they have anyone who knows Auspex or any contacts who do and can identify your aura or Well, there's a few other methods.
There's always some methods. Nothing is perfect. That's why I wore this. Let me out here. Darren says that about like a mile away from the house. He's like, let me out here. I'm going to walk the rest of the way.
Bob will pull over and let him out. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
I'll, if I don't see you in an hour, I'll come looking.
Yep. And so Darren goes into the sewers, actually. Strips down, takes off everything that he was wearing, and douses it in some oil and sets it on fire.
Okay.
And then runs. He also takes the shotgun that he used, takes it apart, and while going through the sewers, throws each part into a different part of the sewer.
Okay.
And then he exits, takes a long way around to the back of the house, coming through the woods where the Garu are going around.
Now, as you go around, you're seeing that the town, you start to see where there's this large, kind of like a large crane, but not very large. We're talking construction designing crane, but not skyscraper.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about, WISO, and you start to see them actually building about a 3-story kind of like house connecting onto the back of the barn. You see about 25 people helping. The other 25 are like scattered and doing different things, and you will see on the top of the house there is a small woman up there peeping and looking around. And you'll see the Garu kind of helping, and you'll see Duo on her computer, headphones on, talking to somebody and just kind of figuring out what's going on.
Darren just goes through.
Now, was he in the buff, or did he put on different clothes?
Oh no, he's completely naked.
Oh my god, will you cover up? There's some things in my life I don't need to see. Why? Do you
Because
need a towel?
Sure, I'd appreciate one.
Oh god, here's some soap you smell.
Yeah, had to go through the sewers.
Ew, why?
When you're disposing of things you don't want people to find, what better place than the Chicago sewers?
I mean, there was a big fucking lake.
The one surrounded by wolves.
Lake Michigan, that's not surrounded by us, because...
Oh, yeah, but that's, like, way that way.
But it's still a big lake that you could drop shit in. It gets lost. You don't smell. Plus...
Sometimes expediency is a requirement.
Yes, well, the smell of hot dogs, hamburgers, and... I don't even want to know why somebody decided to put a pesto pasta, antipasta with a lot of tomatoes, garlic, and... Is that paprika?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay, yeah. You might want to go and take a shower, please. Before the other guys decide, ooh, I want to taste pesto. Ew.
Darren just goes back to the house, goes straight to his bathroom, and showers until he no longer smells like the sewer.
You will find after you come up, there's like this big, huge, like thing of Crest soap for you, saying in case you get caught into the sewers again, love the fuzzies.
Menthol scented soap.
You're not wrong. And while you guys are pulling into the driveway, is Evelyn going to be giving Squiggles a call?
Yep.
I have to get in the movie for the hold on. Hello.
Hello, Squiggles. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
And he's not drunk enough for Squiggles tonight.
Well, what would it cost me to get a very large electrified wall put up around my property? Quickly.
Good question. Where are you?
Home.
Oh, is everyone with you?
Yes.
Everyone. Okay, can I pull you all into a meeting?
I'm not drunk enough for squiggles.
She wants a meeting.
Okay.
All right.
Thalia, grab a bottle on your way back.
Everyone, hold hands.
Oh, you thought that was in character.
No,
Oh,
that's just Evelyn
fine.
telling you to grab a damn bottle.
Darren is in a robe.
He's covered. We're
Holding hands.
Okay.
Bob on one side and Talia on the other.
The phone is still connected. And as you all join hands, it's like a couple of blip, 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 blip flashes. And all of a sudden you are in a cantina in Mos Eisley in Star Wars The Old Republic. So we have one that looks like Luke Skywalker, another that looks like almost like Han Solo, and the girls split between Princess Leia and Queen Amidala.
Darren just
Queen
looks
Amidala.
around
Go ahead.
and he's like, spent so many hours playing Pazak here.
And there's Squiggles at the one of the back ones, and she's kind of dressed up like almost like Mon Mothma in the Andor series, and she'll go, "Hi everyone, I got drinks coming out the way. Come on down."
Oh, good.
This is something you can actually have. I hope so. If not, you'll be puking by morning. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm doing good to hold it down now. That was one hell of a trip.
Oh, that's okay. You should do it with other people. I know that digitizing Kindred is easier than, me trying to undigitize myself and meet you in the real world. I just didn't want to give you the pill option. Most people don't like the pill option. They can't swallow.
Why are we here?
You said you wanted a meeting.
I just need to know how fast to get a very large electric wall around my metal, preferably.
Why?
Protection.
What'd you do? Wait, all my protection stuff didn't work?
Cold steel. Cold iron. Cold iron.
Why? Are you in a fight with the fairies? What did you do to the fairies? They could really come for you. What did you do?
We're
One's
paranoid.
already poking in my house, and look, I've got people showing up all over the place. I need a drink.
Wait, one's poking in your house?
There's some strange black fox bringing people to the property, and the animals have not detected it.
Well, who says it's an animal? It could be a spirit.
Spirits seem unlikely. Fae seem more probable.
That's fair. I'll give her that one.
I can ward against spirits.
I can see spirits.
I don't touch spirits. It
And
gets
you
me
ordered the
loopy.
wrong drinks.
No, I order caffeine for myself. I order you all the alcoholic. I don't drink
Oh, thank
spirits.
God.
I'm a responsible coder.
Friends don't let friends booze and code.
That's right, because you never know what you're going to do with wrong end stream, and then it just ends the world.
That is where you people differ from writers.
Right?
What?
Is that like one of those Malik errors that I've heard about?
I mean, possibly. Depends on what error it was and how bad you fucked up. One misspelling
That
in
tracks.
a string, you're fucked. Plus, if I have to go around and digitally erase everything that people have been caught on camera doing, oh my god, it's a fucking crazy sign. Oh! Yeah, over here, hi! Okay, yeah. He gets a tequila sunrise. She gets the spar of Coruscant. The green one gets the bubbly nectar of Alderaan, or Aldoranian Endor thingy. I don't remember anymore. It was a fun thing to order. And then Bob over here gets the Mustafarian lava drink. Enjoy.
Did anyone else hear Junie's mic fuck her off?
Probably.
No?
She hit it.
When you, yeah.
I do a
You were
lot of...
gesticulating and smack.
That's fair. Is that me?
You're buzzing, yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Okay.
See?
what you get for smacking your mic.
We may need to take up a collection and send Junie a new mic. There it goes. Wait, no,
Yeah.
it might be muted.
Am I still buzzing?
Yeah, no, we can hear
You're
you.
good.
You're
No
not
buzzing.
buzzing.
Okay, I'm
We're
not
good.
touching. Do not do anything. Stay.
No more smacking the mic. It doesn't like it.
I mean, it's the only bitch I could smack up. Anyhow,
Ow.
You know what? No, I'm gonna say that in character. Completely deadpan. Turns to Evelyn. Did I just get christened the Spar of Alderaan?
I didn't. It's just a drink.
Evelyn's
Okay.
gonna look him in the eye, pick up the drink she was handed, and down it in one go.
Darren takes his drink and just downs it in one go.
Do you need more?
Small cheer, downs the drink.
No round. Don't worry, I got plenty of credits to cover this. Anyhow, so you need a tall steel fence. with
Can you do
electricity?
Durasteel? Like, if you can bring us here, can you bring materials out?
Sure, right. And I have adamantium claws.
Electrify.
I have adamantium claws.
What will it cost me?
Wait, regular steel or Durasteel?
Frankly, if something's going to get through steel, I don't think the other kind's going to do me any favors.
Do you know what Durasteel does?
Are we just going to glaze over that I asked for adamantium claws?
Oh, we're getting
Guru.
to that. I have not forgotten.
Okay, cool.
The strongest you've got, dear.
All right, let me start off with steel. If I have to go Durasteel, that's going to be hard.
Start
And
with steel. Start with steel. We'll go with that.
And you want it electrified?
Yes.
Do you want water dripping down too to ultimately kill everyone that ever wanted touches your place?
No, I'd like to be able to question some of them.
Oh, so no water. Got you. Wait, so then I gotta turn down from 10,000 volts down to maybe about 2? And the adamantium will cost it's an extra because that's a lot of stuff I gotta do.
It's not the
That's
volts
fine.
that kills you, it's the amps.
Are we talking money, goods, or boons?
Por no que los traes?
Fair.
I'll make you a nuclear bomb for it.
I already have that.
I tried.
I mean, anything on a game I could possibly get. I mean, the adamantium claws on Twinkle Toes over here is going to be amazingly fantastic, but a little pricey. You know what I mean? It's like,
How many boons do you want?
for the adamantium or the steel?
Total.
Oh wow! I don't think you can live to give you that much.
Well, then, money and goods. I don't know. Tell me.
All right, we'll work it out. No problem.
How many costumes do you want? I will absolutely do this in costumes.
Oh, now we're talking. Yes, we're looking about 400 costumes.
Deal, but you have to give me the information for what you want.
Oh, sure. Hold on.
What if
And she'll hand Bob over a file. It's a
what
drive.
if we include enchanted props similar to that hammer?
It goes down to 300. However, it depends on how many props that you're going to give it that they are enchanted.
Costumes are easy for me.
Okay. I'll leave
It will
it to
take
you.
me some time, though, dear.
That's okay. Pew Pew Boys over here, fine.
Fair enough. So I'm going to have to make 400 rolls this week. Is that what I'm getting?
No, I'll work with you on that. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, so I got adamantium claws.
That's not a priority
I
compared
have-
to the other things.
Oh no, but this is fun. Adamantium claws is a pleasure. Anyhow, we're talking about the big, huge thing all around. How high do you want this wall?
6 feet.
Oh, average size. Oh, okay. And we want the electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't 6 feet a little short? We could jump over that without any special disciplines. Some
Well,
of
how
us.
high would you put it?
I mean, you have to remember humans.
12, 15? Like, that doesn't look too unusual, right?
Debatable. In
I go
our
to-
area of the city, it does.
And it's all steel. Oh, did you want me to actually make this a different texture so people didn't think you actually had steel?
That would be lovely.
Do you need razor wire?
No.
Sparks.
Can you do sprinklers along the top so that we have water we can turn on and off?
Well, that's what I said, but you wanted them alive.
If he can turn it on and off at his desire, then we're good.
Okay. Peep Toe Boy, what do you need?
Do you know anyone who can change someone's aura?
I mean, do I know people? I know people.
How
Why?
much would that cost?
What kind? Okay, what aura do you have, and what aura do you want? Big difference.
I have my current one, and I just want it to look like a different kindred.
Well, I mean, kindred.
I have my current one. I don't know what that is, but I have my current aura.
Look, Darren has sensed the unseen. He can see auras.
Well,
He
then
just is like, he's just like, he's like, what I know is there are some people who can identify people by their auras. I want my aura to change from what it was to something else.
What race are we talking about? Or do you want mage? Are you looking to be a little more spicy and go Garou? Or are you happy dappy? Are you happy dappy feeling? Faye, I can't make you a human again. I'm sorry. That ship was sailed a long time ago.
I mean, I'm pretty sure from what I've heard that you can't make me into any of those. Really, it's more just manipulating my aura while still looking like a kindred's aura that I'm looking for.
Well, kindred's aura is a kindred's aura. Is a kindred's aura. Just like a mage is a mage is a mage.
Right, but his aura is different from my aura, which is different from her aura.
But that's all emotions, really. If you go based on aura. Well, have you done the big slurpy slurp?
Nope.
No, then aura is aura is aura is aura. You might as well just ask me what you smell like. I don't know.
Would doing the big slurpy slurp solve his problem?
No, but it'll give him black lines in his aura. That makes him stand out. To me, y'all look like kindred. I can mix it. What's your smile for?
You said it's all based on emotions, right?
Most auras are. I mean, besides your standard block of, I'm a kindred.
So if I were to do something that would cause me to
Look, I would
have
love...
different emotions for a prolonged period of time.
Well, yeah, but you are always emo boy. Are you going to actually happy dappy?
I have some things I could do along those lines.
Okay. I mean, I can help you inflict emotions, but you're going to feel those emotions. So if I turn you from emo boy, you will go into something completely different and feel different too.
I'm going to put a pin in that for right now and see if this idea I have will work.
Okay, are you actually going to try and feel different emotions?
Yes.
You're not going to be emo boy anymore? Because then I'm going to miss this
terrifying.
dark green. I'm going to miss this dark kind of like mixing gray kind of color. It suits you. You're kind of like slightly muddied water, but like almost like a Jackson Pollock. Because you got a little black there, a little white there, and the gray sprinkled all over the place. And blues and a little bit of green.
What's in the drink?
Oh, that's just me looking at his aura. You got pinks and a little red and a touch of this and a whole bunch
Some
of other
happy
stuff.
little trees.
No, that's you.
Oh.
Yeah. Good job.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Make the joke.
No, I got it. But I mean, I like Jackson Pollock over Bob Ross because last year, I'm not kidding you, some Nosferatu wanted to turn around and hire one of us to help them go up to New York State to find Bob Ross and kill them. When they
Are
realized,
you sure it wasn't a Malkavian?
No, it was very much a Nosferatu high on, I think, speed.
Oh,
the
that would
high
explain
explains it. Yeah.
I thought that was
Wow.
peyote.
No, I think it was speed. Then Coke. Maybe it was a little peyote. I don't remember. I just know that they were really high in something, or at least that's what I heard. And trying to find and locate Bob Ross when we all know he's dead.
Trying to convince someone
He's
that's on
dead?
drugs that Bob Ross is dead. Yeah.
I
No,
thought he
really.
was just hanging out with Elvis.
No, Elvis got taken away and went to his home planet.
I'm sorry, what?
Do you guys not understand English?
I need to be drunker.
Same.
Have none of you seen Men in Black?
I know, right?
One
We
of
need
the
to have
best
a movie night.
documentaries of the, since they invented motion pictures.
Why don't you guys watch motion pictures? I mean, seriously, some of the best concept art and the best ideas that I could do things in coincidental makes it so much easier, and I don't have to get paradox. I mean, oh my god, seriously.
I dropped like 6 stitches in my confusion and now I'm upset.
I'm gonna start texting a shopping list to Duo of things that I need to purchase for these costumes.
Hold on a moment. You can't text yet. I haven't let you out of this place, and you don't have any signal. That's so that
It
as
can sit and holding until she can hit the try again button.
But I'm just telling her now so that she
The
doesn't
shopping
get
list.
frustrated.
Evelyn's gonna go, well then why did it send? And we're probably gonna hear a ping somewhere on the other side of the bar.
Probably.
Not really. Duo's not in this universe. Do you know how hard it is to bring a guru in? Let alone 400.
Oh, I didn't say it was Duo.
That's fair. However, I can definitely get that stuff started. And do you want me to work around your city? Can I make you a city with a castle? That would be so cool.
Ixnay on the Asselke, because I have my family's home on that property, but yes. In fact, Bruce would probably love the help getting a city up for all of these people in my yard.
No. What I'm saying is that
Thank you, John.
we could basically try and turn around and get I have plans now. We can keep your house where it's at, but we turn around and we make this cool ass moat, and then we turn around and then make the drawbridge, and then we do the walls around, and then we make it so that people have like this little cool like little town, and then have like a couple other things and make it like a cool ass medieval thing that have you ever played Civilization 5?
Warn Bruce, don't get shot.
I mean, I'll try
That's
to
all
warn
I've got.
Bruce, and I'll go holographic.
That might help you get shot.
No, because if he shoots me as a hologram, it goes right through me. It's like me trying to be spoopy, but technologically fine.
Whatever. Have at it.
Really? Seriously?
Yes. Go ahead.
Help me, Obi Bruce Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Leave Thalia's property alone.
Wait, what's Thalia's property?
The reserve across the river. Remember, Thalia's zone was not connected.
Can we, and just hear me out,
How is Thalia just now finding out she has property?
You did!
Can we make the castle and then do like a little underbridge, a little cute little covered underbridge to the other part of the property, so that if she needs to escape from that property into your property, it's really easy?
That's up to Thalia.
Thalia?
Let me
It
process
needs
that I have.
bombs.
Let me process that I have property first.
All right,
No problem.
if you do this, it needs bombs so that it can be collapsed in case somebody else tries to use it.
Bombs.
Alternatively, I can just collapse it.
You're silly, Bob. Don't you know about erasers? It's this cute little thing that all we have to do is erase it out of reality and it disappears.
Can you make one I can use?
No.
Okay, bombs.
Evelyn has now ordered her third drink.
Okay, so adamantium claws, a castle with a moat, and a thing, and Spoopy Boy needs a whole new aura. Got you. Bob?
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Do you need anything, or are you good?
I mean, can you get me any spice from Dune? The last time I tried to get some, it didn't go well. It turned into LSD.
I mean, that's really what it is LSD. You're not wrong.
But does LSD have the same magical properties?
I mean, I can magically infuse it, or try to.
I was just trying to do some experiments, but I'm not sure it'll work if it's LSD.
I mean, I can throw you back into the book, but what comes out of the book, I can't tell you. It has to convert back into this reality.
Huh.
Do you want to go back to Dune?
He looks at Evelyn. Not right now.
I mean, okay, but odd order. I'll see what I can do, but I promise you nothing. The Dune game hasn't come out yet, so it's going to be a little hard until it comes out. Then I can actually jump into it.
Didn't they release a video game? Can't you jump into a video game?
There's an open sandbox coming out, and I can't wait to get into it. Actually, what I could do is do that, then try and resonate the source of what the spice really is, and then come back with the appropriate drug. It's probably LSD with cinnamon and sugar.
Okay. I don't know. Can you help me learn better magic?
Sure, if you're alive. You need a little bit of a heartbeat. Yeah, to then awaken, connect with your avatar. It's the whole thing.
Interesting.
It is really. However, I can get everything else to you, and can you give me like a week or two? Well, actually, no, more like 2 weeks.
Fair enough.
And then I'll have a huge ass, wonderful blueprint for you guys to all look at for the amazing new castle and Thalia Reserve.
Thank you.
It sounds like a wine brand or something. Thalia Reserve.
I could probably make wine happen.
Ooh,
I could be Jesus for a bit.
I know some Tremere.
Oh, do you?
Huh? They do blood wine. You can mix in together. One's a really nice one. She's stuck in Gary, I think. Don't mind that she's a drug dealer.
Isn't that Morgan Daly's area?
Was. He's Artakis now. Not Camarilla.
Yeah, I thought I heard that he and that other guy had consolidated that and Joliet into one big domain.
Well, what you hear and what the Camarilla Anarchs and everyone else are saying are completely 5 different things. I mean, you really need an information broker to sort all that out.
That's fair.
And she'll look directly at Darren. I'm doing this whole dancing thing of not being able to see myself anymore. Yeah, I mean, you guys can figure all this out. It's fine. I mean, several people blow up today, a couple get shot tomorrow, and then as well as there's another threat of a nuclear bomb coming towards Chicago.
Again?
I know, right? It's like Daly doesn't understand boundaries.
I mean, he might. He just doesn't care, I guess.
It's okay, I care, and we'll have to stop him. This time, I don't think the technocracy will be nice to him. You don't want to fuck with the technocracy.
I heard he was shipping them out of town as a gift to Fiorenza. I'm not sure if she knew she was getting a gift.
Not all the technocracy goes places. Not to mention, there's some up in the sky. Have you not noticed that big, huge laser?
You mean the sun? I don't like the laser in the sky.
No, that's...
I think Frank was talking about that.
There's a fireball in the sky that's the sun, but there is a big, huge laser space station up there.
Technically also a laser.
All right. Anything else? Because I will then send you guys back. You will never know you were here, and I will remember the deals that happened.
Will I still be drunk when we get back?
Probably not, or you're going to have to puke.
All right.
Can I get a notepad that you can send a note back with me?
For what?
Because I had some ideas that I need to write down so I don't forget them.
Okay. And you'll see the felt pen and the really big sticker, and she'll write down, what do you want to remember? Stop being emo boy. Go to happy dappy boy. What else?
Go to the painted ladies to experience different emotions.
Okay.
Lots of different emotions.
Rips it off, flips it around. Experience all the emotions but being emo boy. Heart. S in the middle. What do you
Evelyn
want?
is drunkenly singing Ring Around the Rosie.
And she'll stick it onto Darren's chest, and as she pushes it onto your chest, you find yourself on your bed.
Okay.
And then she will write a sticker and hand it to Evelyn for all the things that she needs. And she goes, don't forget to read the flash drive. And she'll hand it out to Evelyn.
Evelyn will take it and jam it in the pocket.
As you jam it into your pocket, you find yourself right where you were in the middle in the van. Anything else, Bob?
I mean, can you teach me how to make a thermal detonator?
Promising no disintegration?
No disintegration unless it's really important to save somebody important, like you.
No. I mean, I can give you one. I can give you that, but with no disintegration.
Sure, I'll take what I can get.
Okay. She'll write it down and she'll push it onto your chest. Now, put it like right here. And as she does that, you find yourself right back in the van. Anything else, Thalia? Twinkle
I just need my note to say, bitch, you have land.
Got you. Bitch, you have huge tracts of land. Love it. Flip it over. Remember this thing. I know Tremere, we can make Thalia's Reserve best blood wine ever. And then she'll hand it to her. And the moment you take it, you find yourself in the backseat of the van.
Okay.
Evelyn has opened the back door and is presently ejecting everything out the door.
As one does. And as you all come
Huge
back
tracts of land.
Yes, she does have huge tracts of land. This is true. And as we end this session, everyone gets a text from Gwen going, oh my god. We're at war? Question mark?
Not even reading that.
Darren just texts back going, this is the first I'm hearing about it. What happened?
Baron I was making peace with just lost their daughter through assassination and blames us for it.
Fuck.
And that's
That
where we're
sounds
gonna...
like a horrible thing.
Yes. And that's where we're ending the session today. Yay! Thank you all for coming back, doing the things. We miss you all. I'm going to say nerdy, thorns and roses, and if you want to do commands at some point, that would be great.
Thorn, I did actually drop 6 stitches. I'm having to re-crank a sock right now.
I'm sorry.
But I'm on the waist here, and so it's almost done. I'm almost back where I was. Rose, it was actually a really good session.
Did you have fun? Did you
I
do
did.
things?
I did.
Were you excited that you found out that you had huge checks of land?
Yeah. This was also the first session where my thing apparently broke. This is also the first session where I wasn't super emo girl the entire time.
This is true.
That's good.
Any thorns?
I actually lost 6 stitches and had to recrank a sock.
There. Extra point. Who goes to where?
Honestly, probably Bob.
Bob. Because he bobs.
Yep.
Darren!
Yep.
Same thing. Same question.
Thorns was not expecting things to go that sideways, but we roll with it.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying it was a bad thing. It was just like had ideas for where things were going to go, and then it was like, oh, this is what my character would actually do in that situation. Even though I, the player, know this is a horrible idea, Darren, the character, is just like, this is how I stayed alive for 200 years, by not letting anybody who knew what I could actually do stay alive.
That's fair.
Player knowledge versus character knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we got a jar of fingers last season.
Yes. Yes, this is.
Roses, it was a lot of fun. Like, this is a really good session.
Yay!
And extra point, I agree with it going to Bob.
Okay. And we go to Nari. Thorns, roads, extra points.
My only thorn is I am once more the equivalent of a crime lord.
I never said you were a crime lord. I just said you were a baron. There was a big difference.
Season 1, you turned me into a crime lord.
This time one, I've turned you into a benevolent overseer of things as a baron. You choose how you baron.
Who works in what?
Costuming.
And
I have no idea where
toes the line of crime.
Mean, if you're gonna pull it that way.
She toes the line of crime. Darren and Bob are way past the line of crime.
Yeah, no.
Look,
I have the
yes.
federal watch list in my basement.
You know, technically, all of the laws that Bob actually breaks have a grandfather clause where they don't apply to people over a certain age that Bob is actually over.
I mean, you're
That
not
doesn't
wrong.
always make it okay.
I mean, the Geneva Convention was based off of Bob and all the atrocities he
Rose.
did in the first one.
Rose, I have a lot more staff to work with now.
Yay!
Oh, look, the sock's been remade.
Even better.
I
That was
agree on
fast.
the Bob thing.
Okay. And Baba.
Rose, it was a really good session. It was really good to see Thalia not be emo kitty anymore or as much.
Emo Fox.
Fair.
Whatever. Pointy ears either way. Who cares?
That's fair.
Fair.
And so my vote for the point, not that I think it matters at this point, but my vote for the point is Nerdy. Thorn, there is no government that is functionally distinguishable from what would happen if a mafia took over a country. So, by being a baron, you are also a crime lord.
Without committing any
Semantics.
crimes.
Okay, eating people's a crime.
Not in Kindred
Not
Society.
if the government does it.
And Kindred government definitely eats people.
I mean, in this case, she is the government, so.
Exactly. There is no way to distinguish between a mafia running an area and government. They're the same thing.
And she may or may not have to interview people for an assistant's position next season or next.
Fuck
show.
that. I'm taking Bruce.
Bruce is now the secretary.
Brace.
Really, a lot of things that are labeled as crimes are just the government not liking other people, moving
what
in on
they
their
do.
territory.
Yeah.
We're trying not
They're
to
like,
have
no,
to
we
knock
are the
on
only
ourselves.
ones allowed to do violence to that level.
That's fair. So the long story short, everyone enjoyed. Bob, you get the extra point. Yay, you!
Yeah, Bob.
Yay! Thank you guys.
And everyone else gets 4. Rono, if you're still watching, you get Tree. I swear I can do this on my fingers. Anyhow, please look at our friends and family. They keep things going when we are not on. Good for them. Do look at the community. All these players can be found somewhere, especially if we can ever get, John to stream. I'm not holding my breath, but everyone else streams and Nerdy YouTubes.
Yeah, Nerdy remembered to change her link from her Twitch to her YouTube since that's what she does more.
They've written YouTubes now too.
Okay, so almost everyone tubes except for me and John, okay? So I'm going to have to either decide to do that or stay on Twitch. I don't know anymore.
You do tube. You tube for the RPG table.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're on there. I got to make up next season again. Anyhow, hope you guys all have a great one. We will see you all next week. I believe so. And